Oh my god. Oh my god. What is the crack, everyone? How goes it? How goes it? How are we all keeping this fine day in this totally super serious tourney for only the most serious of gamers? Only the most serious of gamers. We see the Maud, we see the Scrunch, Dark Matter, LDSKR, Jacques, Alter, Sleep, Ondo. Oh my god, you're all here. And all the other ones I missed. Clevy. Holy sheesh. Alright, what's the premise of this tourney? Break game. Chainsaw isn't allowed because there's absolutely no point. Healing can'ts already make it even worse. So yeah, it's going to be Philo versus I'm in the first round. It's only going to be single elim because I'm not quite all that cozy on hosting on PSN yet. So we're just going to see how this one goes. We're just waiting for Philo to get in and get into his corner. Look at the filth of these people. Alright, I'm ready. Are you ready, folks? Alright. Ladies and gents, for a best of 3 for the first round. Ah, there we go. Kaboom! And away we go. We are going to see both of our gamers going for their respective buffs here. We see the run-ins, the sleep, the sweepers versus the what I would imagine is going to be BHS pikes, although I'm not sure. Philo manages to take a little bit of damage while getting good pressure in right off the bat. Again, that Halberd doesn't have very good standing or wants the trade. I believe that was a desync, and that's going to be I'm taking the first round. Holy moly. I'm takes the first stock of round 1 in a very decisive Smeepy times. You know, I'm tired too. I understand it completely. Ermagerd won. It is best of 3 in the first round. Again, I'm just trying to test out to see how long stuff takes. So expect future tournaments to be double elimination. But again, this is just a kind of a test run. But yeah, fair play to I'm for getting that first round. Again, sleep, if you're unprepared for it, is pretty vile. But managed to carry through there pretty damn well. It's up to Philo now. Again, just as a reminder, you can change builds in between stocks. Greetings, what's up TTV XX_ the player. What's the crack? Yeah, I am going to be super curious though to see how Philo adapts to this again. The first stocks are going to be pretty short. What is this? Oh, it's amazing. You should check out the challenge, I think. We're just waiting to see our glorious friend. Of course, everything is pinned. What? I don't see the signs. That's cringe. Now I see why PlayStation Tourney. This is why I was kind of cautious with everything. PlayStation Tourneys have a habit of waiting for signs and stuff like that to show up. So we're just... Oh, there we go. Sorry, excuse me. I think you might be onto something. Where did Woe get around? He just got around there. And there's Philo in Dehus. Look at him. Look at how absolutely adorable the BHS pikes are. Could you just get further into the corner, Woe? Go further back. Come on. Come on. Hey! Bruh. Corner. There we go. Cool beans. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just stay in your corners. Don't be too far out. Kind of have your back to the wall. Alright, now we have both of our contestants in. Philo on the right. I'm on the left. Kaboom. And there we go. We are going to see the physic here on the side of Philo. I'm immediately going for pressure. Although I'm curious now as to whether or not he has the tally out. If the tally isn't out, we might be in a spot of bother here again. We could get caught with that sleep. Although a good roll there. We are seeing the light roll BHS pikes, which is of course going to be an awful lot better at getting out. No! Pike still got away with it though. I'm keeping up that bit of pressure. We do see the pikes coming out. Serious damage. 1200 on the board from 2 L1s. Oh my god. What are we going to see? We go for the attempted trade here. Goes for another attempted trade, and that's going to be I'm taken down. And there's God Philo. Amazing. What a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. We have 1-1. The first 1-1 of the tournament. And it's also the first match. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's see now how we're doing. The PvP. It's one of the PvPs of all time for sure. But this is why we're all here, folks. We're all here to see the shenanigans and the tomfoolery that the players are going to bring out. So again, Wave 1 is going to be a best of 3, so this is match point. Again, apologies for not having a loser's bracket. I was concerned about time constraints as I'm working tonight. But yeah, future ones probably will if they all take this long. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Pikes. I actually think the Pikes on paper do win this pretty handily, even with the sleep. Germany versus UK. Like, you're looking at what? Like, maybe 60 ping? Thereabouts? I'm actually curious what the latency is between these two. But either way. We do have both of our contestants in. 1 on the left, Philo on the right. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Kaboom! Out we go. Physique. Out. Go we have it here. Both players are going to go for their respective greases. Philo is just kind of vibing. Is going to take 420 damage though on that Storm Stomp on the Pikes. I'm sure was excited to see how that one's going to go. Goes for L1, keeping up that nice little bit of pressure. Force back now as I'm we do see that little jittering spacing here in neutral. Going for that nice bit of pressure. Storm Stomp comes out though. Wah has to be really careful of that one as we see the Sleep Grease go back on the Ripple Bird. Philo is going to be interrupted the Storm Stomp, and that's going to be L1, followed up by another running L1. Philo gets slept! Is this going to be it for Philo? He gets out, the light roll comes in clutch, forcing him back now. I'm Wah is still in it, so is Philo. This could go either way. A cheeky sleep proc here on Philo could be enough to end it, and we see the spacing! Here, spaces out the run R1, forces back now those runouts here on the side of Philo. Forced back now once again. We have a very, very long neutral game coming in here. Neither side wants to take a 295 a half hit. And he is going to be interrupted. Philo looking for the rollout so he can catch it. And that's going to be the god. Philo. Look at this beautiful individual. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to see you fight. That's going to be Philo moving on to fight Eli in the next round. Yo, Chi-Chi. Yo, here, hang on a second. We need to do this. Yo, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Alright, now let's take just a quick peek at the bracket. But you actually need to click the thing. Hang on a second. Let me click on the pinned comment. Boom. I have this here. So we should actually start the tournament. There we go. The tournament has now officially begun according to challenge. So 1, that's 2. Philo takes the W. Nicely done. Alright. And now we're looking at Hugru versus Ando. Let me just get the pings out here to the good old players. Players, come out to play. Alright, where are my peeps? My god, my Discord is a mess. Holy moly. And at Hugru at Ando. Blocks. Let me just change the bracket informations. 0. Ando. And then it's 0. Hello, Nicola. Hugru. I think I spelled that correctly, didn't I? Let me just check that now again. H-U-G-O-R-O. Magnificent. Cool beans. All right, let's crack on with this next round. And who is this? I'm going to guess that that's our good friend Ando and Hugru. Let's get Hugru in here. Magnificent. Where's the BHS at? That's what I'm thinking. We're probably going to see it now in just a moment. Oh, I fought Ando before the tourney began. Okay, I see he was getting some practice in. We fought, yes. Our little Kiba main. Oh my god, magnificent. Okay. And again, if you have any problems, if someone's literally lagging out of their minds, doesn't summon me? Alright, we'll just take it. It'll just take a second to cancel that. Yeah, just reset your world. Unfortunately, Spider Jesus, I decided that that's a can of worms I didn't want to open. So I just banned save editor. As funny as that would be, is router kick legal? No, it is not. But yeah, if anyone has any problems with lat or anything like that, just send me a DM. Don't try not to bring it up in chat, I might not see it. Alright. So we're just waiting for the Ondo. I know, we're boring. I don't know what that means, Mudkips. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I know it's tragical. If you're not actively ripping your router out of the wall. Yeah, no worries. It'll just take it a second to show up. You see, it's shit like this that I've seen in PSN tourneys. It's made me cautious about time and stuff. Tragical. What's up, Pixie Gloom? There we go. Alright, hopefully our connection is not cursed. Tragical Femda. I had the best teacher, and you know what? You're up against some pretty unable to join. Oh, man. Let me actually reset my world myself. Let's do that. Cool. Yeah, again, this is stuff like this. We're just working out the kinks. I ban him. Now we'll just do a quick reset here real quick. The chili is armed and dangerous, Pixie Gloom. I have a desire to call you Pixel Gloom. Well, it's definitely reset it now. Oh, Stormveil, my beloved. Give me a moment. This is why I don't watch your PvE streams. I thought it was my exceptional skill and talent that you were jealous of, 4K. As I JL1 at random until the PvE stops moving. I thought that that's what it was. That one hurts even more. Cool. Alright. Good to see you in, 4K. Shame you couldn't join. Alright. Let's see about Ondo. Works. Magnificent. Alright, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, just resetting the world sometimes just helps. And probably before I do your rounds, Ondo, I'm just going to reset immediately. Alright, Ando's going to be on the left, and we're just waiting on Hoogaroo. Alright, go for it, Hoogaroo. Alright, we have the shield poke versus the spin slash Kiba. Ondo on the left, Hoogaroo on the right. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. LA. And there we have it. We are going to see the physic here. And is that what I think it is? Is that Halberd? Uh-oh. The shield poke is in. And we do see keeping up that bit of pressure. Shield poke coming in here as we do see Ondo forced into the corner there. Flaming strike, however, Ondo is going to get some good damage here. We are going to see it again. The R2. Hoogaroo is in trouble. He's taking 944. How is he going to get out of that corner? We are going to see the charge door too. That's so based. Ondo going for the jump R2 and the backstab. And that's going to be Hoogaroo taking the first stock with the shield poke. Ondo, unfortunate bestie. Nicely done. Fisher. So that's going to be Hoogaroo taking the first stock. Let me just adjust all the shenanigans here. Ando 0 and Huguru 1. There we go. All right. Let's wait to see our contestants get in. As we now get the multiplayer system functioning. Hug. Tourney, buddy. And no, Pyro, the tournament was on today. It was always scheduled from today. So just let me know if that worked. Let me just see if there's any messages. Nope, we're all good. So 1-0, round 1, Ando versus Huguru. There we go. That's in. Huguru. Spain versus Germany. I thought they were allies. Never. Yo, no. That's bad. Bad. Bad ender. Alright, Huguru's getting in there. Alright. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. Allez. I'm curious as to whether or not we'll see some adaptation here at the side of Ando. We are going to see the exact same setups as before, getting that the shield set up and ready. Huguru, of course, going to be going in for this nice bit of pressure, trying to punish those jumps. Ando is going to go for that jump attack, force back. I think we might have seen a desync there, I'm not sure, but that is going to be a backstab here on the side of Huguru. Ando is going to be in a spot of bother. The flaming strike is not going to be a wake up, but it can pressure Ando out of it. We go see these shield pokes coming through here. Huguru does take a little bit of damage. Force back now is Ando against the wall. He is keeping that very aggressive posturing, which, you know, against that shield poke, he has to stay on top of him. We are going to see that managing to get a tasty bit of pressure there on that. We do see Ando go for those jump R2s. We do see the tier is now procced. We see these jumps. We see the charged R2 coming through into a running R1. The flaming strike isn't going to aim up, but is going to clip Ando. We could have seen very easily there just a quick poke to come out there on the side of Huguru to actually get that kill. Which, of course, Huguru does have it, and as I say it, the jumps just weren't enough. Unfork bestie, and that is going to be Huguru moving on into the next round. Oh my god, bestie. So Huguru 2, not for Philo. There we go. Alright. Next up, we do have Dark Materia DS3 Vet versus the Queen Shitter herself, LDSKR versus Dark Materia. There we go. Lowly tarnished playing as a lord. I think that's the right spelling of it. Tough shit. It is what it is now. Can the relative newcomer beat up There's Dark Signs Blocks. There we go. Oh, we do see someone giving me something. The silly goose. Yo, 6, thank you so much. There's absolutely no need, gamer, but I appreciate it. It hurts. What you seen there wasn't even the worst, Dark. That's the funniest part. There's so much worse. So I see Dark Sign. I'm just waiting on LD. Assuming she hasn't fallen asleep. Just let me know when your sign is down, LD. I'll be taking a quick peek at here. Yes, it is going to be LD versus Dark. It's down. Cool beans. Thanks, love. It's just taking it a minute. Good old Ape Station. You love to see it. Alright. What a cop. Oh dear. And yeah, cheers 6. I do appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more filth. I've seen maybe one desync so far that I'm aware of. I was very tempted to call this tournament the super serious desync dance off. That was my initial thought. Just waiting. Let's just give it a moment. That was the alternative name. You have the password set alright? The password is nothing's happening. I'm just waiting on LD's sign to show up before I summon. Just so it's just easier. Yeah, I see it there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just a habit of mine to pick up both signs at once. I think that's LD. Yep. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be LDSKR versus Dark Materia. There we go. And now we should have both in. Cool beans. But yeah, I'm excited to actually pretty excited to see what both of these players use. Of course, Dark Materia is a DS3 Pro, a vet of many hours. And LD is, again, the queen of shitters. So this should be... We'll see how this one goes. You know, we stan our Talal stands around here. Alright, into your corner, LD. Sparkles. Here. LD. You idiot. Silly goose. There you go. Nice. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark on the left. LD on the right. On a 3, 2, 1. Boom. And there we have it. We are going to see the Magma Worm start off right off the bat in true Dark Materia fashion. We are going to see LD on the PS Naggies here. Oh no! Oh no! Dark gets up. What? How did you take damage? What? Why did it hit in so late? What? Was everything okay there? Unfathomably sazed? It was certainly that. What's up, Nash? Let's just figure this out here first. Did she fucking lag, bro? Or what was the deal? I think everything was okay there, Dark, right? I say okay. For me, it looked like Dark was sliding at the very end. That looked like tech to me. So Dark was sliding. Interesting. Do you want to do a quick reset on that one, lads? Am I already killed? I didn't see anything. TBH, fair enough. No worries. Oh, that is true. You did have a fair amount of, whatchamacallit. There was some connection issue. It seems that there was some weird connection shenanigans afoot there if we want to get a reset. What do you reckon? It's up to Dark and it's up to LD. Got a Thunderbolt off that killed him because Packet Aloft allowed her. We go for a quick reset then. That's more than fair. Just check your connection, LD. Okay, so just check your connection quality there real quick. And we'll go. Keep biting the cables. Again, as much of a shit show as this is, folks, connection quality is going to be a thing. So it might be worth just doing a quick restart, both of you, just to make sure mine is peak. Check before summon. Cool. What we cooking? Exclamation point Chal, Nash, and you'll see exactly what we're cooking. Wiggle cable with toe. Shitter Tourney, literally. We're doing a science experiment. And like most science experiments, it ends up with food getting very hairy. Yeah, literally chainsaw on a handful of things. What's up, Firekeeper? Long time no see. Dark looks good on my end. LD looks fine on my end. The bow! The Honor Chungus. The Honor Chungus. Oh, both of them are Honor Chunguses. Yo! You're both animating, right? All is good? This is so wholesome. Alright, now the wholesomeness ends. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Dark Materia on the left and LDSKR, Shitter Queen on the right. On a 3, 2, 1. Cool beans. And there we have it. We are going to see... Oh! Crucible Knight shenanigans. LD moving in for that. Getting the intro, Placida Susax. But it is going to be immediately run down and... What the hell? Bruh. LD. Dark. I'm gonna ask both of you to restart your connections. Please, and thank you. Both of you just reset your routers, restart the PlayStation, and then we'll crack on from there. BRB? Yeah, no worries. Just give it 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that it's all, like, grand. Do we have another match from round 1 that we can just run to real quick while they get their shit reset?
Oh, we got this beautiful,
no, we don't.
dashing, handsome clown shoes wearing fellow.
And don't forget to record your shit, so I can. If we ever need to watch it back, we can. Because both of you look fine from my end, so I don't know what's going on the other end. Is that an actual lag switch? 9822 is banned? Yes, it is. I had perfect net all day. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. It could be a routing issue. Based no rules. Chainsaw is banned and healing incants and stuff. So I tell you what we're going to do. The clip of the auto recording of the PS5. Yeah, I would recommend doing that. I need to see who's skipping for who. Because again, here's the fun part, ladies and gents. It both looks good for me. And because of how the networking works, peer-to-peer, I need to figure out who's the problem by looking at your perspectives. Oh, already restarted PS5? Cool. Yeah, maybe check a packet loss as well, LD, just to be. I just want to be 100% sure that it's not. I did. Cool. Could you just send me the... Could you just post the results somewhere? I'll do new. Yeah, no worries. Just just send it on to me. I just want to make sure that everything is fine. Which is a shame. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, again, lag switches and stuff like that are not permitted, just for the record. 9822 banned, so the frame loss tech is out of the question. You know the drill. Y'all know the drill. Man, tourneys. Gaming. I just wait for Dark to get in. Yeah, just send it to me in DMs, LD. 11.5%. I'm fucked. Oh dear. There we go. The router kick test, I guess. Hungry. I tell you what, we're gonna move on to the next stock. Some things never change. LD is having some packet loss issues, which is weird that I'm not seeing any shenanigans. Yeah, I can do yours last. Boom. Just before we do, so we're going to do the Eli, and we'll see if LD can do anything to fix it. And if not, it's going to be a match to Dark. So we'll come back in a match's time. So we're going to move on to the Eli Philo match. There we go. Eli Philo. Let me just let me ping them. Eli at Philo. Eli and Philo, you are up next. Cool. Alright. Cool. Yeah, we'll come back to that round in a minute. So it's Eli, Philo. And then Philo. Cool. And then we're on semis. Let me find the thing. Good luck, everyone. What's up, Knight? I think it's up at the top, isn't it? Yes, it is. 2 semis. Semis. Cool. So yeah, Derek, if you're there, we're going to come back to you around after if LD can get her shit sorted. If not, it's going to be a round to you. Hopefully it doesn't affect anyone. There's some EU routing is weird sometimes the day dependent too. Yeah, that's where we're just going to wait to see if there's something we can do. I see Philo's sign. I haven't heard from Eli. I messaged him this morning. Yeah, on my way. Cool. Okay. Oh, I'm just actually looking at LD's perspective. And the weird thing is it looked even good on Derek's perspective. That's so weird. Yeah, I just seen it. She does have packet loss. We're going to move on to the next set, Derek. I don't get it. It's she's having a packet loss issue. So we're just going to move on to the next stock. And we'll come back to this after that, if that's okay. Just give her a chance to see if she can sort it some way. If you don't mind, I can give 1 point to you. It's no bad. Yeah, that's grand. No worries, brother. The honor Chungus is... I was suspecting a routing issue, but no, it turns out it is packet loss. No, legend. Sportsmanship is so based. Yeah, we're just waiting for Eli to put his sign down. DM'd. Grazie, LD. Interesting. Alright. I think she has her shit sorted for the next stock. Cool. Cool. First. Cool. Alright. I love admin. Woo! Cool. Pinned. All right. Admin, admin, admin. Magnificent. So much fun. All right. Do you ever wonder what gets like 90 viewers and FOC gets 150? EU have no shame. And they can't even look at high latency. What's up, Palili? How are you going? Go on, the Italian. Go on, the Italian. Where are you at, brother? There's Philo. FromSoft's networking is so based. Oh my god. So how are we all doing today anyway, folk? Red sign. Alright, he says red sign is down. Could just take a moment to get its act together. GG's though. I love FromSoft's connections. Oh, Lord. Well, this is why I made sure that I had plenty of time. Can't see sign. Let me just send Eli a message real quick. Can't see sign. PvP game of the year? Yup. And people wonder why I like seamless co-op. Ah, there we go. There they are, both of them. No, that's dark. Alright. Get console people to move. An awful lot of them have. I've seen Eli on PSN. Replace sound. Cool. That's dark. Okay, we're just working through it. I love tourneys. Can't connect to Enda myself. Is Enda losing packets? I would never my connection is utterly immaculate under all circumstances. Any god feelers in chat? I think there's a list for those people. Yeah, it's literally just dark materials sign that I'm seeing. Yo, the Segs number! That's so based. Do I have to get the recording of our duels? Do I have to get the recording of ours? Oh, actually, chat. You might be able to help me with something. I do have... I think this is this the recording? I think this is the one. Watch this for some funnies, alright? What the fuck was that? Can someone explain to me what on earth this was? What the fuck?
Wait.
Okay. There we go. I think that's Eli's sign. Lil Davo. Cool. And got launched? Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Alright, cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we actually do have both players in. And ready. We have Philo in the far corner, Eli in the near. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, in the first round of semis, on a 3, 2, 1... And there we go. We are going to see the physics here from both players. We are going to see that nice bit of pressure from the side of Eli right off the bat. Philo does take a half hit, but is forced back now. Keeping up that pressure. We do see the swap over to TS. And there we have it. We are going to see a little bit of extra damage there. I'm not quite sure what that was off. We are going to see Eli going in for that nice bit of pressure here. We do see it. The bubble has now been popped. Mark it down. Forced back now is Eli. Keeping up that rot there is our good old friend Philo. Keeping up that pressure is going to take a hit. Force back now. Philo is going to actually decide to go for that little bit of pressure. Tries to go for a block R1. The block cancels there on the TS. But now we're going to see both of our players play out a very long, slow game here. Neither of them necessarily wants to commit. Eli is going to be in a spot of bother. That's going to be the Storm Stomp. 599 on the board. Force back. And we do see that bit of a pressure. A trade comes through. And another half hit there on the side of Philo. Keeping up that pressure. That's going to be the tier proc. The BHS and the trade. There's going to be a reset. GG's. Oh my god. Holy moly. Alright, that's the first reset of the tourney. Yo, GG's. Animation glitching is not banned. If there's any that are particularly egregious, you sir, we will ban them, but I haven't seen a need for them yet. So yeah, that's going to be the first. This is a best of 5, by the way, just to be clear, the first of the best of 5s. And then we'll hop back onto the Dark Materia versus LD match, and we'll see if that's any better. They're usually on accident. The desyncs are also allowed. So I'm kind of curious as to why we haven't seen any yet. Even the one with shield is not banned? That's already been patched out to the best of my understanding, you sir. Yeah, double block is... Yep, the double block is permitted. People can do it, they just choose not to for whatever reason. Yeah, I've heard an awful lot of people say they've seen it. Alright, well either way, Philo in the far left corner. And of course, Ildavo, Eli in the near corner. Boom! And away we go. Both of our players going for their respective buffs. Philo also going for his buff. Is going to be frostpotted, but doesn't actually get staggered by that, weirdly enough. Are we going to see the swap over? The rot is on Philo now. Keeping up that pressure, we do see the aromatic go up here just to try and get a little bit. But that's going to be a fan dagger chipping it down there as Philo skitters away, getting out of there. Good spacing, though, here on the side of Eli, who manages to keep up that little bit of pressure. Both sides are trying to build up that rot. But with Ildavo here, with Eli, he has to keep in mind, if he's not careful, he is going to get the buff up Philo as well. And Philo, of course, having that ability to BHS away can force pressure and get the rot balls off really shrimply. So it's not quite as easy. The rot might be a good idea on paper, but it's definitely a double-edged sword as Ildavo takes that little bit of damage. Good pressure here, but Philo not going for the block R1, goes to the second one and actually gets an insane damage there on that. I would imagine the regen is going to be going up, keeping up that pressure and managing to catch. Is that an R2? That's crazy. That's crazy. Forcing back now once again. We are going to see Philo kind of chilling in this neutral. Eli's playing a much slower game. Can't afford to keep up that aggression. The BHS, you can't hit what you can't catch here is what we're finding. Philo, however, he is going to get traded with. Keeping up that. Not able to get the recovery cancel. And he's going to be clipped as well. And there we have it. We do see the blue is up. Force back now once again. We are going to see both of our players play the super slow. Eli takes damage. Almost gets back swung there by the thrusting sword. Keeping up there. Eli has some good rolls on his side here. And we see the swap over to our Royal Remains. As we do see the full regen go off. BHS on both of them. Keeping up that pressure, Eli's nearly dead. He has to get out of that corner. If he's not careful, it's going to be all over. Philo going for those presses there, keeping up, trying to get that backswing. But Eli walks away, keeping up that little bit of regen. Force now once again, getting those whiffs. And that's going to be Philo. With the snap of a finger, he takes that stock. Holy moly. Philo takes the first stock. Is Philo the superior shitter? A little bit of BM. Ooh, why is he waving? Should have pointed out. Would have been appropriate. Well, that's going to be one. Again, this is a best of 5 for the semis matches. Is everything legal? Just not chainsaw, Pulpy. Point down should be mandatory. It would definitely add to the ambiance. You know, get some scented candles. The candles do smell like shit. Throw the poo-poo, I think would be a good idea as well. I'm just waiting for Eli. He's probably changing builds here. That would be what I would imagine is going on here. A counter pick is probably the play. I ban him. I ban him. Trying to look a badass on stream? I ban him. I think the fetid pot kind of fills the same kind of deal. Do you know what they should bring back? My only request for the DLC night: Vermin. Bring back Vermin. It's so fucking cute. That is probably the cutest form of BM ever known to man. We're just waiting now on our dear friend Eli to get back into position. Yeah, I'm not seeing any messages or anything, so we're all good. There we go. Ildavo. And I would imagine this is the swap over to... This is the swap over to a TS build, I would imagine, as I had predicted. Alright, both of them are utterly identical. This is going to be a fun time for everyone involved. Philo in the far corner, Eli in the near. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. Kaboom! And away we go. We're going to see the physics, the aromatic here. And is that going to be... That looks like it's going to be the crab is out as well. Force back now once again. Philo keeping up insane pressure, managing to get the run R2 there on that. Eli is going to be forced back. Keeping up that nice little bit of pressure here. And we do see that turn away from Eli, but he would have traded. And the BHS away. Both sides are relatively even as we see these crouches away here on the side of Philo. Keeping up that rot. Actually manages to catch him. What on earth? Philo, you're gaming. Force back now once again is Philo, just waiting for an opportunity to get some damage in. What are we going to see here on the side of Eli in terms of adaptation here? Because Philo has been very dominant here. Again, this is a first to 3, so there's opportunities. The same brain cell comes out. Force back now once again. We are going to see both sides trying to get those little hits. Goes for that jump. Philo takes another tasty bit of damage there with the backswing to boot. Eli not electing to go for these block cancels there, but we do see some good unlocked play there, not committing. He's doing, listen, he's doing what needs to be done, and unfortunately how I take relationships and just never committing. Very good as the trades come out. Both sides are trading crazily, as we do see now the rot Bolus come out on the side of Eli. Very aggressive. And the same comes out from Philo here as we do see that. And these trades come out, and that's going to be Eli very low as we see this pressure coming out from Philo. Philo takes down Eli again. 2-0. This could be match point. What the hell? Murkies. And I'm... Holy moly, that's obscene. Obscene. What the dog doing? Philo is the main character. The shonen protagonist. Alright, there's Eli. Are we going to see the reset? Are we going to get a claw back here on the side of Eli? What too much DS3 does to a motherfucker. What's up, Pell? Alright, we have Eli in, and then there's Philo. Go get him, Tiger. Alright, both sides are ready. By the looks of things. And ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. LA. And away we go. We have it. Both sides are going to go for the physics. We do see one of the crab and the aromatic here, but immediately going to be dealt with by those fan daggers here and this fan daggers here on the side of Philo. As you do see some nice pressure coming out here. Good turnaways there on the side of Eli. And actually managing to get some damage. You do see the trades coming in though. Both sides trading. And that is going to be the rot on Philo as well, as we are going to see him move away here to try and get that nice tasty bit of a bolus. Nom 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 nom. Force back now once again. We do see the... Just the block cancels on TS are so evil. They're so handy as we do see that run attack comes out there trying to force some kind of like pressure, but we're seeing a very slow game here on the side of Eli. He does not want to give it up to what is a relative newcomer, as we are going to see now Philo force back now again into the corner, as we just see this nice spacing, goes for a trade again. It is going to be in the favor of Eli, however, which is of course very dangerous. Goes for that trade again. Philo managing to get out of the corner. I have no idea what that was. We'll just have to double check with Eli that it was all good. Managing to get that tasty bit of pressure. Force back now once again. Eli getting a little bit of pressure. Philo force back out. Are we going to see the Royal Remain swap here on the side of Philo, or how are we going to see it? We do see menuing happening as we see the BHS out. That's one piece of Royal Remains on here for Philo. Are we going to see the rest of them? Philo is going to be stuck in the corner. The BHS managing to get out, but not far enough. That is going to be Philo. That is going to be Philo going down. Eli takes a stock. 1. It is not ogre yet. Not ogre yet. Alright. Is this the turnaround for Eli? So true, Sassel. So true, bestie. There's a saying from historical fencing that is something along the lines of the master only fears two men. Oh, no, that is LD. We'll get you out of there, LD.
Who's this? Oh, we got this
beautiful dashing, handsome clown shoes wearing fellow. And the novice and the master. LD, you monkey. No, that's fine. The other master and the random. Yeah, exactly. That is basically how it works. Are we going to get her out of the world before she... Oh! The BM. Alright. The other master and the random. Exactly. The presser in question. Alright, into your corners. Depends whether or not Philo goes for the block cancels, really, is kind of the play. Either way, we do have both of our players in. Ladies and gents, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. LA. And there we have it. We are going to see the physics here from both of our players. The aromatic comes up once again, and that is going to be Philo immediately going for that dagger spam there. Goes for it there, and there we go. They are going to spam. Philo can afford to be pretty aggressive here by virtue of the fact that he does have a stock advantage. It's going to be curious to see as to whether or not it's actually going to pay off, as we do see the daggers coming out, as we are going to see Philo get a little bit of damage. However, he's not winning these engagements, almost managing to hit Eli there with that, but some tasteful spacing here on the side of Eli. As you see, the BHS comes in there, is going to be forced back. Philo is very low. That's going to even this one out. That's evened out the stock. That's 2-2. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's starting to believe. What the hell? Hello, purple. Purple. Someone rush Philo through a training arc quick. Might be the play, Spider Jeebus. Might be the play. And there's Ildavo. Eli. Alright, we're all good for messages. No complaints, no nothing. We're all good. Alright, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Philo on the left, Eli on the right. And we're going to see we're seeing come up again the crabs and the aromatic. As we do see the span daggers coming out. Alright, force back now once again. Keeping up those fan dagger pressure. Philo can't afford to play in neutral forever. The trades! Can Philo afford to take those trades is the question. I don't think he can. I think going for them is a mistake. Aromatic is back up again, and we do see the Bolus come off here on the side of Philo. We do see the fan daggers coming in as well, getting some nice damage. That's going to be a headshot. Eli almost throws himself off the edge as Philo takes a tasty bit of damage there. BHS comes out. We do see Philo trying to get some keepaways. 250 on the board here, as we are going to see Philo now trying to set up for some shenanigans. But is it a shenanigans going to be enough? As we do see these R1s there just as keepaways, just to try and keep up that little bit of forcing back the pressure. As we do see the BHS be punished in this case. Interesting. As we're now going to see the physic here on the side of Eli as he goes for yet another aromatic. He must be nearly out at this stage. Force back now once again. See the rot on both of our players here. Monkey see, monkey do. As we see Eli go for it first and then Philo following it up. Force back now once again. Eli is stuck in the corner. Not entirely sure if that's a good play here, especially against the backswings. As we do see these BHSs coming in. Philo slowly but surely keeping it... He's just evening out this fight by a fairly wide margin as Philo does take it out. That's going to count for something. The BHS comes out. Not going to be punished, though, as we are going to see it now. Both of our players here, they are entering that arc of being close to that tier proc, which is huge. We might see a stall out attempt here on the side of Eli, but Eli does take a considerable amount of damage there from that run attack, which is going to be it, but not going to be punished. That recovery cancel coming in clutch here on the side of the BHS. That's what makes BHS so strong. As we see Philo try and follow up there with the backswing, but a bit too far. Philo gets chipped. Is going to be chipped again. Eli, I believe that's the tier gone. Is going to be run out though on the side of Philo here as we do see the rot ballers come out. Philo's on that corner and that's not going to be a good thing as we do see yet more shenanigans. Goes for a run attack. Philo's going to be punished. He's surely within cockroach territory here. Force back now with the panic rolls here on the side of Philo. Not going to be punished. Force back. We do see the fan daggers. They're out. Here's a few more of these to go as we do see the beginnings of the Royal Remain swap, and that's the trade. Il Davo. The Italian takes the W. Look at that. Look at that beautiful individual plummeting to his death. That was Totes Pogger's bestie. Whew. 3-2 to Eli. Eli takes that W. Well played. All. GG's. No, honest to goodness. GG's, lads. So it's going to be 1, 2. And then it's going to be... Man, what a round. What a round. Let me just get the 3... Scores. I don't know why that's coming plus 4. Whatever. Who cares? Is it going to work now? Yeah, 3. Cancel. It's fine. We'll figure it out now in a minute. Alright, so we're going to jump back to the Dark Materia LD match. Just means I need to change some things. We're back to a best of 3 here just for this. Hopefully all the connection issues have been resolved. Hopefully. And if not, 0 LD SKR, our favorite shitter. 0. And we are, of course, on... Where is it? Semis. Bow. 5, 1. Cool. Alright. Cool beans. See what Derek does. Hopefully, the connections are all good. I just asked that both of them use your just record both of your matches. Challenge is being fucky folds. I have no idea why it's acting that way. It's being weird. Derek. Now, hopefully, this will be all good. Maybe a tasteful bow. A tasteful bow. Alright, hopefully. Yo! Alright. Fingers crossed now that this is going to be all good. Alright, ladies and gents. Derek on the left, LD on the right. Wave 1. Best of 3. Let's go. Now, the moment of truth, as we do see some shenanigans afoot here on the side of our dear friend, Derek. Going for the dragon incants? Oh my god, LD gets interrupted! However, Derek is going to be taking a tasty bit of damage. 67, and then he rolls in. Oh, hungry for victory is our dear friend LD. Derek has quite a hills to climb. Holy sheesh. Plassy takes the W. You know what? It is very based. I will give it that much. Also, to YouTube chat, my overlay on stream is a little bit fucked, so I do apologize if I'm not paying attention to you all. I'll be throwing a glance every now and again just to make sure that all is good. Alright, let's get this second stock on the way. Alright, that's the LD shitter. And then we'll move directly on to the next round, which is going to be the winner of this round versus Hugru. Which is Totes Pogger's bestie, I think. Alright, there's LD. There's Derek. Hungary versus UK. Let's see how this one pans out. Are we going to get the bows? We do. We see the waves and the fist bump in. Yo, and a fist bump in response. Honor Chunguses for everyone. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Dark Materia on the left. LDSKR on the right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright, the physic here on the side of LD. Dark going for the very similar take as before, however, is going to be peppered with... Oh my god, he actually managed to land that. What the hell? He managed to land it again! What the hell, Dark? Why are you so cool? Setting up some hyper armor shenanigans there, but didn't get it out in time, and that's going to be another Dragon Incant. LD keeping up that pressure. So honorable. What an honorable round. Sweet Jesus. Oh my god. Holy shit, Dark. Well played, Dark. Thank you so much for showing up. Most of my tourneys are not like this. You are very based for managing to land that Placidusax. Won the mental. I think he's won our hearts, so that's half of it. Honor. The greatest honor Chungus won the crowd. Alright, so it's LDSKR. I didn't even need to change that. Versus Hugru. And then it's back into semis. Way. Semis. Did that one round, but it didn't quite pan out. How do you get 3-shot with 60? Filth. Spears. He was in counter damage frames as well. Counter damage frame spells. Counter damage states with 74 dex naggies. That sounds about right. That's kind of what I was expecting, LD. It's literally just the idea of being hit in counter frames as well is going to like magnify the damage considerably. But Hogru is in, who is going to be on the right. LD is going to be on the left for semis. Best of 5. All right, ladies and gents. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. LA. All right, here we are. We're going to have the physics here from both sides. We do see the shield. The shield grease is up. That's so based, so zaced. Force back down. We are going to see some pressure here. Huguru taking a little bit of proc. We are going to see the Endure coming out here on the side of LD, who is going to go for that whiffed run L1. Force back now is the side of LD. What is that? A shield? It goes for the parry. What a chad! Is going to be hit by the flaming strike. Oh no! Shit, it could very well be a death by 1,000 cuts here, folks. Uh-oh. LD's gonna have to wait for that shield grease to go. And the poop pot! Are we trying to force the poison? Oh my god, she was trying to force the poison! Holy shit! LD does get the poison grease out. Is gonna be flame struck though, nearly dead. Are we gonna see that Royal Remains swap though? We might do. The shield poke comes out! Little bit of BM into the bow. Oh my god. The love pots. Alright, that's gonna be Huguru taking the first stock. Holy shit. Literally. Alright, best of 5, remember, folks. Alright, that's LD. Oh my god. I'm glad I've set this up, lads. Again, thanks to everyone for subjecting themselves to this. Also, hello, Nabura. How goes it, brother? Yes. Yes. Alright, we're just waiting for Huguru's sign. And I believe that's it. Now, what adaptation are we going to see from here from LD? Is she going to go for fists, maybe? Sword ring and the O-ring, it's clean, right? Yes. We will see. Again, build swaps are permitted, ladies and gentlemen, just as a heads up. Alright, ladies and gents. LD on the left, Huguru on the right on a 3, 2, 1. There we go. We are going to see the physics here from both of our players. LD keeping up that immediate aggression. Almost managing to get that punish. She just needs to play keep away until Huguru's the shield, the shield grease goes through. Or force these trades, which are in her favor. The shield poke comes out. Keeping it out there, goes for those rolls. Force back now once again, goes for that nice little bit of pressure, 50 damage through the chip on the shield, but it's not really going to count for much. We do see that, goes for that jumping attack there. Are we going to see any bit of pressure? The flaming strike comes out, not going to catch. Keeping those rolls out, she just has to be careful. Force back in there, goes for another little bit of tasty chip damage. Goes for the trade though, here is the side of Huguru. Force back now once again. Shield is incredibly strong here. Goes for yet another attempted trade, but unfortunately LD isn't in a position to get through that shield. We do see the kick come out, however, going to be tastefully rolled by Huguru, who is now going to be forced back. The change up there between going for the run L1 as opposed to the kick, definitely a good idea. Forced back now, LD is going to be procced. Uh-oh. Now is LD's time to shine. The shield grease is gone, forcing these trades. We see the Endure coming out here as well, but it might be too little too late, as LD is very, very low. Huguru chilling. Just chilling. Goes for that. We see these trades come out. LD is on death's door. She's going to have to go for that Royal Remains swap very quickly, and she's going to be caught in her menus. And that's gonna be Hogru 2, LDSKR not. Again, a reminder to all players, build changes are permitted. Yeah, sleep probably isn't a bad idea. I change? Yeah, take your time. It's permitted. It's allowed within the rule set. Build changes are allowed. Again, because of... Like, obviously, round 1, it's kind of difficult. You think you can do and use Hammer Tally. The backseat gamers coming out in force here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what the adaptations are going to be from both players. And again, we haven't seen any of the desyncs coming through. Also, Frenzy can be the answer. Skull emoji, speller pots could work with bleed. And maybe shields. I always just immediately counter swap shields if it's in a competitive setting. I just immediately go to fists and go to town. That's usually what I do. It's a counter swap for me. IMO TBH for real on God Philo. I don't know any of the other Zoomerisms, I'm afraid, my friend. And then we will be on to the finals. So it is Philo, of course, in the 3rd place match, up against the loser of this, which we will do next after a very short break. And then it's going to be Eli versus whoever wins. So both of you still have a match left in you, no matter what. Both of you are in a position for the prize pool. So this is a guaranteed prize, and then a 3rd place match for your pot noodles money. Alright, that's Hogru still. I think that's LD underneath. Okay, cool. Oh, huh? All right, that's both of our players. All right, I have a question for the gamers in chat after this set is done. Actually, I need to make sure that LD is actually marked in the bracket. There we go. All right, both of our players are in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Huguru on the left, LD on the right. On a 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We do have both of our players going in here. We do see the... Uh-oh. Flaming Strike comes through. Uh-oh. And it's two-handed TS now. Uh-oh. LD might be in a spot of bother here. I know. Oh, no. Swaps back over to the shield. Uh-oh. LD is in a spot of bother here. The Flaming Strike comes out. 394 and the tier proc. Oh, and that's GG. Unfortunate. A good try. And that's going to be Huguru taking it. Hogru takes the set. LD. Good idea. Alright, here's my... So, we're going to do the 3rd place match first, Eli. I have a question before I go on a quick break. How's RKR into shield poke these days? Because I remember it used to be good, but it's been a while since I've rocked it. What's the vibe? What's the story with RKR into Shields? Sign down. I'm just going for a very quick break. I need some more tea. Otherwise my voice will be fucked up. So it's going to be LD versus Philo. That's how it's going to be. Hugru takes the sweep. Cool. And then after that, then it's going to be Eli versus Hugru. So I'll be back in just like 5 minutes, folks. All right, Chachi, then while I find some good music to put on. There we go. Back in a moment. Oakley Duckley. No, that's the wrong screen. Rip. Alright. So it's going to be LD versus Philo in this next one. This is going to be a best of 7, ladies and gents. Philo. Cool. And then it's going to be, let me just change this. Bronze. Bronze. Alright. The bronze match. That's going to be LD. We're just going to wait now for the summon signs to not be garbage. Not be garbage. What's up, Skeen? Which is actually gay. The Skeen is Gaelic. It means knife, funnily enough. There we go. A Skeen. It's Fulham. A Skeen. I didn't know that. It's spelt different, but I imagine it's pronounced the same. So it is going to be Philo on the TS all the time versus the Naggies. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Bronze match, first round, best of 7. LD on the left. Philo on the right. On a 3, on a 2, and a 1. Kaboom. And there we have it. We are going to see the physics here from both of our players. We are going to see the crabs from both of our players. A bad dose of crabs going on in the Souls community by the looks of things. And that's going to be... Oh my god, he can... The recovery cancel is so low, he could BHS out of that. I forgot that was a thing. Holy. He managed to get some good damage. Here's the side of LD. Philo here is having a little bit of trouble. Keeping that, like... He's going to be a little bit more careful out of this one. We do see the daggers coming out here as well. Fan daggers. Most people aren't a big fan of them for obvious reasons, as we are going to see now. Going for that trade there, which LD does win. And we see, is that a light roll on the side of LD? Forcing back now once again. Goes for that. The trade again. Philo cannot afford to keep taking those trades, and LD just loves them. She's numbing on all that damage, but delivering more. 13 damage there on the board. Force back now once again. We are going to see LD chilling. We see another fan dagger getting that interrupt, and that's going to be the physic gone. Uh-oh. Philo is in a spot of bother. 662 on the board. Forcing the trade there is LD of the Storm Stomp in glory. LD, I think, just took the first stock. Holy moly. Can we have an Unforge bestie for Philo here? Unforge bestie? 1. The Shitter Queen is holding on to her title. Double Nikes. It's a good tell. I think it's a good tell. Yeah, you can't afford to go for those trades into TS on TS. The toxicity is rubbing off even on the Rust. That's crazy. Justice for Philo. Grrr. I can't speak weeb, I'm afraid, Philo. I'm sorry. Nor do I speak cat girl, LD. I'm sorry. Alright, that should be LD. Alright, and do you lie? More or less, Farron. Mitch, you're a weeb? I have watched 3 whole animes. And 4. And one of them made me annoyed at how it was put together. Anyway, enough about me complaining about shit. Philo on the left, LD on the right. LD is a point up on a 3, 2, 1. Boom. And there we go. We have it. We are going to see the physics here from both of our players. We're going to see the bad dose of crabs continuing to go on. Kept up that nice little bit of fan dagger damage there, all right off the bat. You know, it's. I think this is going to be where most of the damage. Forcing that we go through the L1 chain there. Philo is going to get a little bit of damage there in that. LD is going to be rolling away. I believe LD has the physic that allows for light roll. There's insane. Oh, There we go, the Storm Stomp once again, which I don't believe is actually the play here, as we do see 17 damage. Philo is actually taken an awful lot less damage there compared to LD, and that's just the absorption levels on Bull Goats. As Philo walks into an insane amount of damage, as you see these rollouts come out here on the side of LD. On paper, the matchup is in the favor of the Thrusting Sword. However, if LD plays this correctly, matchups really don't matter all that much when up against good play. And the experience of LD on these shitter tools might well come in her favor. However, LD still has to be careful there, as we do see that interrupt. Storm Stomp comes out there, which isn't, again, he can BHS out of it, so it's not great. Force back, we do see LD taking some damage. Are we going to see it? Oh my god, Philo might have been stamp checked! 616, both players no longer have their physic. This is huge. 7 damage on the board here. Philo is very low. And we see it. There we are. There's the swap. LD did manage to go for it there. It is going to be the Royal Remains is out. The skittering under the fridge. As we do see these daggers coming out here. And we are going to see Philo even going for a little bit of his regen himself. But again, he'd want to be careful. Because if he swaps off, he could be caught in menus. And on top of that, he's going to take more damage. However, LD is like super low. She's rotted. This could be it for LD, and that is... Uh-oh. Can we have an unfortunate bestie? Can we have an unfortunate bestie that's 1-1 on the board? Close. Bloody game. Holy shit. Whew! 1-1 in our first two. What's the first two? First of 4, isn't it? Best of 7, first of 4? Yeah, it's first of 4. So we have a ways to go yet here, folks. Are we going to see some adaptation here from our players? No, LD is out and about. Oh no, the cat speak. I can't believe it. When is the Chivalry 2 serious tourney for serious people? Probably never. I don't know the game well enough. Have things gotten serious? Well, it's the bronze match, so there's like pot noodle money on the line. Why do I have Grim Expo? Because that's how we start tourneys, my friend. Are you that rich? Giving away money? It's only $50. Oh, we're just waiting for the sign to come down now from Philo. That is LD. So I guess that if that answers your question, then maybe. I am employed. I'm going to work after the tourney, so... And it has a job. Yes, exactly. End of the employed. Alright, either way, we do have Philo on the right, LD on the left. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, and a 2, and a 1, allez. And there we go. I'm looking at it here. Oh my god, there's Baldican's! That's it, folks. Baldican's Blessing is out. I was wondering when we were going to see it. Now, I'm actually curious here. Force back now once. There we go. We are going to see LD going for that JL1. Storm Stomp comes out there just to try and get that coverage. Keeping that just keeping Philo at arm's reach just in case. Are we going to see a run attack here? LD is playing this nice and safe. Goes for a run attack. Forced back. Goes for that. Getting an L1 out. Not going to land though, unfortunately. The Baldicans might actually make the world of difference here, as we do see a trade go through. Storm Stomp comes out. Philo takes some insane damage. And that's going to be that. And the shit poo-poo pot is out. Alright, now that looked fucky for me, folks. LD, can you confirm? Hang on a second, I'm just gonna ask everyone that that was okay. 2. That looked wild. So let me just message. I'm just messaging the players to see it. Alright. No latter, she was lagging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Could you send me the recording, Philo? And you send me your recording as well, LD. It looked pretty bad. Yeah, we'll just we'll get this covered before we move on to the next stock, just in case we need to restart or anything again. And while we're doing that, let's just take a quick peek and see what's going on. And Twitch Skyn has followed again, thank you. Hello? Val's house, I will co-invade. Poggers. Theory, thank you so much for the follow. Nash again earlier, thank you for the raid. Let me just take a quick peek. Thank you. I did land it and I did land it. Cool. Yeah, but it's just safer to check. Again, because it's peer-to-peer.
Oh, who's this? Oh, we got this beautiful, dashing, handsome clown shoes wearing fellow.
Hydra Steral, thank you very much for the follow. We just leak DMs real quick. We're just waiting for the process. Is that realistic? We can go on, sir. Are you sure, Philo? If she was lagging on your end, then that's pretty bad. But I will ask for evidence. Go. All right. If you're fine. I don't mind that much. Okay. If yours, it's your call, Philo. So, if you're happy, I'm happy. Yeah, if there are issues, she's currently resetting her save now anyway. So. I forgot about, but I was actually shocked we didn't see Balticans. That's actually huge. Because now she can force trade with pretty much impunity. That's wild. Balkan. Both radiant, interdusting. Alright. Okay. Balkan Pride. Alright, either way, we do have both of our contestants in. Hopefully that's the last of the connection issues in a 3, 2, 1. Philo on the left, LD on the right. Allez. There we have it. We are going to see both of our players here going for the respective buffs. We do see the dagger spam coming out here as well. LD is back on, is sticking to those naggies. She believes. Philo is going to be playing this very slow here. We see another dagger spam coming out here as well. 22 damage right off the bat. Keeping up that pressure. Here is the side of Philo. Force back now. He is up against the wall. Force back is going to be HS away. Didn't fall off the edge. LD is very much trying to keep him in that corner, but Baby did get out of the corner. Force back now. Once again, we see this very, very slow set taking place as these fan daggers come out here from neutral. 22. Nice, tasty bit of damage, and that's going to be that. BHS is away. The skittering under the fridge is complete. Force back now. We see the going through that L1 chain there, trying to catch Philo out. But Philo fell for it once. He's not going to fall for it again. LD here keeping that, tries to go for a trade, but does manage to get 888 on the board. Force back now again is Philo. We do see this very slow set continuing to take place. Force back now. We do see there the Endure comes out as well is going to very, very quickly dissipate here. And that's Philo going to try and keep up that little bit of pressure. Force back now, of course, is LD. We do see the daggers coming out, trying to catch him again. But the BHS, once again, can't hit what you can't catch. And, of course, Philo is playing very carefully with this, mixing up between going for those BHSs away and, of course, going for those presses. And, again, force back now once again. LD's having a hard time trying to catch Philo, but does manage to catch her a half hit there. Philo not capitalizing on it. Force back now is LD. We do see that rolling through that run attack there. Could have potentially strafed, even on especially on this latency. However, not taking any chances here is LD, as we do see her. L1 goes for that trade once again, and the BHS comes through. LD, of course, playing it very, very careful here. Force goes for a running attack there. Goes for the Storm Stomp. Is she going to get it? No. Unfortunately, Philo is forced away. The BHS through that Storm Stomp there as well. But both of our players now are going to be playing very carefully. And Philo... Yo, GG's. Lads. Lads. Are you sure everything is good? Could you send me a recording, Philo? Just record on PlayStation and send it to me. Which reminds me, actually, if he wants, we can reset. I just want to see his recording first, LD. This function is on PlayStation, so... Let me leak the DMs real quick. So it's like no bother. We're running way ahead of time as well, so we're good. I'd sooner everything be proper. This is the last set I just want to look at. Because I don't want people to be... Okay. No you, Amelia. Just very quickly, this is last round. Yeah, I'm just looking at it to see how the matches generally look from your perspective. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I've already said that. So I'm just checking this here real quick. I just want to see what it looks like from your POV. In general. All right. And just as a means of like looking at it.
And I have to say I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate waking up and being chained to this chair every day, expected to stream high quality footage for the corporate higher ups and
Shut up.
No you. Yep, it looked peachy on her end. So this is... So just to clarify, ladies and gents, this is what I mean by everything can look good on one end and not look good on the other. I'm just waiting for Philo to send something here. Could you send... Record... Oh, I think he's already sent it. Hang on a second. Okay. I thought I did. One sec. No worries, Philo. Just send me that last round that just happened. It's just because we have the... Fashion, what's this? Cool. Cool. Seeing as we have the ability to do it, we might as well... Yo, what's up? What's up, Black Sheep? Is one of the games I'll say. Well, it's the nature of peer-to-peer, right? Because it looked a little bit fucky on my end from Philo's perspective, for Philo, and it looked absolutely fine on your end. And for the most part, it looked fine in Philo's, with some like massive frame drops here or there. Now, did you send it on PSN or... Thank you. Just take it a second. Yeah, we'll just wait here real quick. Real Ender doesn't fight in the arena, it starts in the organizer's DMs. That is so true, bestie. Again, I love PlayStation having this functionality that it can automatically send videos and stuff. It's really fucking cool. So we'll just wait a second here for this to go through. Again, it's one of the advantages of the platform in a sense. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Oh, Amelia, I need you to look at something real quick while we wait for Philo's messages to load, which they should do. Bruh. While we're waiting, again, those messages will take a minute to load. There we go. This. Look at this. You'll see it now in a second. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is that?
Wait.
That can happen. Is it consistent on Backstep? So fucking weird. Bro, what the fuck is going on? It's a random ER moment. New AR Bloodhound Natural Reset. Amazing. Philo, why isn't it sending? Oh my god. Takes too much time. We can just continue, I guess. Let's just fight. Fair enough. Just do a quick packet loss test again, LD, and see if that does anything. One sec. Yeah, no worries. We're all Gucci. Again, we're way ahead of time here from what I expected us to be. Yeah, and just send it in the Tourney thing. I'm just checking here. Well, it turns out this could be our last match. We'll be back. Yes. One spike, but no packet loss. Huh. .0% packets, download packets. There was one spike, though. Yeah, that's fine, pretty much. Alright, either way. Get into your corner. We continue. Here, I'll send you what happened on the packet loss test, Amelia. Copy image. Wait, you can check in players, I think. Copy link. Send to Amelia. Media Soviet spaceship. There you go. Alright, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Philo on the left, LD on the right. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1, allez. And there we go. And there we have it. We see the physics here from both of our players here going for their crabs. Are we going to see the Baldicans come out here again on LD? No, we don't. Oh my god. Going for that there as well. Philo takes a little bit of damage. Force back now once again. That's funky. Force back now once again. LD goes for a running attack. Not quite able to connect. Philo is chilling like a villain here with his rot. LD goes for a storm stomp there. However, he's going to be BHS'd out. Keeping up that insane amount of pressure there is, of course, Philo. Force back now once again. We do see the rot coming out now once more. LD is against the wall here, but she does manage to get out, forcing those rolls now once again. Storm Stomp comes out, is going to catch Philo, but he is going to be able to BHS away. Forced back now once again. Philo keeping up that nice bit of pressure here. He knows he can get away with it. Those trades that were such a bad idea. And he manages to BHS again, but the trades. LD is quite low. Is going to be rotted. Does she manage to get out? She does by a hair's breadth. Philo here does have an insane advantage, especially with that rot. And now we see that setting up again. BHS is away. Force back now. LD is in a spot of bother. We see it now. The BHS comes through, but that's going to be LD losing a stock. Could you post, and that's GG's. But Philo, could you post a packet loss test yourself, please? Last one hit me mid-roll. Yeah, that was weird. That's impossible. It was just a roll catch. Just send me a packet loss test anyway, Philo. Yeah, I just posted in the Tourney thing. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to delay the finals. Hugru has unfortunately had to go, apparently. Okay, just going over everything here. Have you learned anything from this experiment? Pretty much confirming everything that I knew before, unfortunately. We're going to temporarily give that to Philo, temporarily, just while we wait for it. Are you both of you playing wired? Wired, yep. Of fucking course. Could you send me your packet loss test, Philo? Your perspective is the only one we're missing right now. Because I've seen mine, and there's some fuckery. And I see LDs from the match before. Yeah, that's what... Yep. Let's see if your perspective from the match before actually loaded. Okay, there we go. We can actually see it now. Cool. So this is from the match before, where we were having issues. Okay. Okie dokie. So far, so good. While I'm waiting for this to go through. Ouch. Nice, getting that pressure. Everything seems good, Gucci so far. Oh, lordy. The waggles, the aggressive waggling on the approach is utterly terrifying. There's a small micro skip there, but not much. Keeping up that pressure. That was a funny roll, but that's just the game. The waggles, nothing funky so far. There was one micro skip earlier on. No, that looked a-okay, Philo. That's weird. That's really weird. And keep in mind from my is playing as it was intended. Exactly, Dimka. There was like one micro skip, and I think it's just myself and your routing, maybe. Guys, give me the controller. There was one micro skip early in the turn. Guys, give me the controller. It's my turn. Cool. Bro, we need Murky only Tourney and DS3, I think. We still don't have Philo's test. That is true. Packet loss test blocks. Oh, I see it. Huh? Could you scroll down, Philo, to look at the actual, what? Why does it send so few packets? What? Could you increase the amount of packets sent and the time sent? Bruh. Of the 11 packets, why did it only send 11 packets? I'll go back to DS3 after this. Amazing experience. My apologies that we're just going through all of the shenanigans now. It's just, we have the ability to do checks like this, so we're going to do it. I think Philo's is still processing. We can just continue on. I can see no issues. It's on my end, apparently. We're 2-2. Oh wait, shouldn't it be 3-2? Sorry. Isn't it 3-2 to you, LD? If I recall correctly? 3-2 to me, yep. Sorry, give me a moment. Okay, we'll continue on. It seems that it's my connection to Philo that's sussy rather than the other way around. Wait, what? Is it 2-2? Or is it 3-2? I swear it was 2-2. Bruh. It's 2-2 for now. I'll check the VOD in a minute and we'll see. Enda is also lagging, I think. It's possible. I'll check the VOD in a second. We'll go with 2-2 for now, and then we'll have a look at it. I can't remember if I changed the bracket to reflect the results or not. We'll check now in a second. Sorry, we're getting distracted with lag accusations. 3-2 is correct. Most contested third place. Yeah, well, this is the last match, unfortunately, so... Either way, we'll sort it out now in a second. Alright, ladies and gents. On a 3, on a 2, and a 1. LA. And away we go. Alright. Both players here are setting up for some shenanigans. We are going to see the fan daggers coming out here. More fan daggers coming out. Nicely done. 32, 32. 26. Force back another 26 damage there. LD is keeping up that nice little bit of pressure. Forcing Philo out. And that's going to be a hit. Caught on the end of it. The Storm Stomp there at the end is actually the play it is capable of catching. LD takes a tasty amount of damage there. Force back. We do see another tasty amount of damage there from the fan daggers. Just little bits of chip. Keeping up that pressure. Philo moves in on the Storm Stomp there to try and get it. We see the trade. LD kind of losing it, but I think that's just because there's a life disadvantage here. Force back now in. Force back now once again. We are going to see LD keeping up that distance. We do see getting the rot ball is not going to be punished here from Philo. Force back now once again. We are going to see that damage. 15 buckaroos of damage on the board. Philo up against the corner here. LD chilling here in neutral. Goes for a jump attack there. Forced back. We are going to see it here. Philo is kind of chilling. Chilling back here once again. Going for yet another fan dagger bit of shenanigans. And again, that constant chip here is just keeping Philo honest, forcing him to have to try and engage, which is of course exactly what LD wants. She wants Philo to come in close so she can force a trade. 404 damage there on the board. Another 15 damage in. Once again, we do see now LD going for that another 15. 27 damage on the board now. Another 15. LD keeping these fan daggers going constantly. And there we go. We are going to see Philo still keeping that distance, not wanting to go for those long-ranged engagements. As we see him forced into the corner now once again. Keeping it up. We are going to see now. I'm so curious to see how this one. Another 30 damage. Is that the tier proc? I'm not entirely sure. LD has very, very aggressive spacing here. She's just waiting for those run attacks so she can move in and force a trade, which I think is actually against her favor now that her tier is procced. Rolls out now once again. Philo does manage to get a chug in though, not going to be contested. Another 45 damage on the board. Does she have a tier skip option is now the next major question. Goes for that attack. Philo is going to BHS force back now once again. We are going to see it. LD now chilling here, still waiting for an opportunity, realizing she can't actually touch him. Goes for another managing to get a half hit there, but Philo is going to get a 267 damage on that rolling attack, which for LD could very well be the end, as we do see the tier. The tier is gone. LD takes damage, force back, and that's going to be Philo. Forcing what could very well be a 3-3 here, as I just very quickly check. Now, I need to check on my YouTube VOD what the actual score is here. So, let me just blitz over here real quick. Because we're having conflicting opinions of whether or not it was 3-3 or 3-6. So that's... Okay, so we're LD2, Philo 1. Okay. As we're just waiting for some shenanigans, man. That's LD in again. By a hair. Okay. So could you post? Yep. Could you post? That's Philo taking the second win, so that's 2-2. We're checking out all of this shit. So someone won this next match. LD keeping up that distance. We do see damage goes for the chill fan. Force feel in on the point. Pin that again. Shoot, wait. Shot. Get it. No, score was 2-2. Score was in fact 2-2. Because we're having conflicting opinions. Guys, I can play. The bracket is already set. 2-2. Okay, so we're LD2, Philo 1. Okay. As we're just waiting for some shenanigans. Sorry, we were yapping in the background, just making sure that we're all good. Yep. First LD. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the signs to show up. And there's the signs. LD. Oh. You gave him 1 while I was waiting. He sounds so cringe. Yeah, that was how it worked. Yeah, it was 2. But not for me. So that's... My god, we've been a while on this. So this is the first match. 1. The shitter queen is holding... Alright, that's LD taking a stock. Keeping that... Philo takes a stock. That's 1-1. Go. Alright. On the left. Force back. We're doing some science here. There we go. This is us waiting. Fair enough. It's 2 to LD. And that's Philo taking the second one. So we're on a 2-2 now as it stands. There we go. We can actually see. This is us looking at a match. 2 LD, if I recall correctly. 3-2 to me. Yep. And this is us just looking at the thing. I think we're good. I'm not sure. This match is so confusing. This is why I like having staff. Either way. 2-2. Go. Alright, here we are. We are going to see both of our players going for the crabs. 11 packets? Why did we only send 11 packets? I need to now mute myself. That's ideal. Forced in here now once again. We are going to see the fan daggers go through. All the buffs have been done. That's a lightning, not a poop pot. Keeping up some insane pressure. Ugh. Force back now once again. Should be 3-2. Force back now once again. We are going to see now Philo going for that rot. Keeping that backstab grab was tragic. Forced in there with nice aggression. We go for that trade. That's exactly what we can... That's exactly what we're looking for. Goes for another one. Keeping this fan dagger pressure up. But Philo cannot afford to continue taking those trades. That is the worst. Nice Storm Stomp comes in. Force back now once again. They're 3-3 technically. I believe so. Force in. That was an interesting attack there on the side of Philo. Keeping up that. That's going to be that. Philo takes some insane damage. Forcing the trade. And that's that. And I need to figure out what the fucking score is. Oh. Strange attack. I seen that. Jesus Christ. 4-2. Rematch again. That could very well be a rematch. Fucking hell. It wasn't a rematch, so let me just get on real quick. This is a rematch stream. Just very quickly figure out who's who. Alright, let me start from the very fucking top. We'll set it to ×5 speed. Let's Philo LD. Right, this is 0-0. Let's go to ×2 speed. It's spelled different, but I imagine it's pronounced. So I'm on 0-1 right now, and that was Philo died. So that's LD1 F naught. Cool. All right. Okay, this is the second match. And Philo takes the win there. So that's 2. That's 1-1. I should really just be taking notes. We'll make this much smoother. Okay, cool. So it's 1-1. Cool. They're BHSing around. LD takes another win. So that's 2-1. And that's 3-1 to LD. 3-1 to LD. As we're waiting for all the shite to go through. And then we're here. There's LD in world doing a packet loss test. Okay, here we are. And that's Philo taking 2-3. And then, where are we now? That's the recording. So whoever said it was 2-2 is fucking stupid, and I hate you. Philo getting that pressure off. I hate all of you so much at this instant. And that's 3-3. And that will be... Where are we now? Philo takes the W. It's 4-3. She said it. I call bias. I call bias. I said 3-2. Someone in chat. Someone in chat, a couple of people in chat, had said that it wasn't. I am so annoyed. 0-0, it's 2-2 for real. Start again. I hate all of you. You forced me to second guess myself. That's it. Alright. People hate me. It's as easy as that. So true. I second guessed myself. That's on me, LD. My apologies for that. So who is winning? Philo narrowly takes the W. My apologies for all of the problems. We're trying to figure out when Huguru... okay, so we're going to see if we can reschedule the Eli versus Huguru match to some point when that can be done. And you're ignoring my redeem. I would sooner eat nails right now. Because no final. Do you want to do a... If Eli is down... I said 4. You said 4-3 to LD. It's 4-3 to Philo. Philo takes the W. We can watch the entire thing again if you'd like. Very in-depth. You counted wrong. Don't do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me. Don't force me to watch it all again. I'll watch it off stream. You stole one for Philo for calling bad net. I just watched all of the fights that happened. I didn't steal one. There was no stealing. Because I had asked for it. Use your fingers to double check. So funny. Alright, well, we'll figure out what the fight is still going. The fight just ended. Score says 2-2. Oh well, extended argument for no reason. It's over. It is over. If there's any problems, can I die? Can I go die finally? Yes, you were a permitted LD. I'll double check all the scores and everything like that before I give the payouts. I am really sorry for the mistakes. It's over. Philo won. Philo 143 was the final score, from what I could tell. And you're all cringe. I hate you all. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Fantoff is on. Let's go to Fantoff. Love and appreciate you all. Tell Fantoff I love him, as I now have to go rewatch a VOD. Any last requests from anyone? We'll figure out the rescheduling. Did you forget to update the chal? No, it had nothing to do with the challenge. It was literally during the rules, the lag accusations, that we were having problems for. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I miscounted a score. And we'll probably reschedule the Hoogaroo match again. But stay posted, stay frosty. Love and appreciate you all. Bye-bye. Congratulations to LD on third... not LD. Fuck. Philo for third place. GG's all. Fucking hell. Stop recording. Stop streaming.